Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you had a great week. I want to spend just a few moments today talking about some of the items that I'd like to share with you when we talk one on one. Not everything is going to apply to you in this video, but there is something for everybody. First, as we get deep into Q3 of 2024, almost at the end of July already, I want to recommend that if you have not done so recently, let's go over your 2024 goals and those beyond 2024. This is a great time to take an accounting of how you're doing in achieving those goals. As we discuss the process a lot, this is the evaluate the plan for progress time and make any necessary changes. Okay, before I go any further, as you probably know by now, but it is important to say, I do not give personal tax or legal advice. This is important, and it drives home the fact that in addition to meeting with me, it is important to bring your whole team together on occasion. This is really to make sure your estate plan is in order. I'm more than happy to be a part of this team, and I look forward to working with them. Speaking of the estate plan and the longer term needs, let me remind you that we should be, and you will hear it a lot from me, we should be discussing the need for long term care insurance. Just to be clear, this is not a blanket recommendation. As everything, it depends on your personal plans, but it is something that we should discuss and determine if you qualify and if you need to get this coverage. Survey after survey say that when asked what the biggest concern about retirement is, healthcare ranks near the top. And there is good reason for that. Even for those who choose to self-fund, we should at least have that discussion. The long-term care insurance space has changed, and it is time to at least have the discussion about it. So please let me know when we can talk about that. Speaking of insurance, I'm in the process of doing insurance reviews, and this is something that we find is also so important. It is so common to buy an insurance or annuity product and put it in the drawer, figuratively, of course, but by the time you go to review it, you probably forgot what the plan provides. This is the time for that review. I know it'll be one of those negative triggers, but if you have even one insurance or annuity contract and you're not sure what it does, will it pay income? Does it provide a death benefit? Does the life insurance have cash value? And what does that mean to your plan? If you even have one of those, please call me. Let's do a short insurance review. If nothing else, we can get an idea most of the time about what that contract that you have will do for you. We can make some notes and leave them aside. Finally, for today, I want to talk about a topic that is often forgotten. There are many families where both spouses are not currently working. If this is the case, it has been known to have the spouse who is working contribute more to their retirement plan, their own retirement plan, so that they'll have more to share when the time comes. While that is one way to do it, the other way is a spousal IRA. The key here is that it's often misunderstood. Usually you must have earned income to contribute, Roth or traditional. But the spousal IRA allows for the working spouse to contribute on behalf of the non-working spouse. The spousal IRA is in the name of the spouse, regardless of where the money comes from. This is another great way to make sure that all the savings that you do and you can do for retirement, is being done. I will finally remind you that all of your money putting all of your money into retirement accounts, Roth or traditional, is not always the best plan either. I maintain that savings in all type of accounts are usually good. That's tax-free growth like a Roth, tax-deferred growth like a traditional IRA or 401k, and even taxable accounts. But please be sure that your taxable account correctly, and we'll discuss that too. For now, dig into your planning ideas for the second half of the year. We'll talk about that when we meet. Until then, have a great weekend. Be sure to check out Monday's market update. Once again, there is a lot to report after this big week. Have a great weekend.